Oh, it's Friday. My week's been pretty average. I've been running a couple times. I went swimming, I think twice. Played racquetball a few times. Done a lot of homework. Not much else has happened. I mean, it's just been a pretty typical week. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. I did get my calc test back from last week, and oh, check it. Boom! 145 out of 150. Starting the semester off right. Guess I went and saw New Moon last Friday.
The spaces between my fingers are right where yours fit perfectly.
Last video, I want to let you know, without giving you a full-on review, if you haven't seen New Moon, if you watch it as a comedy instead of a drama, it's 100 times better at least. It was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen because I didn't take it seriously. I'm sure if I took it seriously, it might have had an interesting plot, character development. It was hilarious. Watch it as a comedy. Saturday, Shutter Island. Oh my goodness. That movie, just twisting and turning and no idea what's going on. And I loved it. I had no idea what was going on. It was great. The whole time I was just sitting there. I was in shock. Just the ending blew me away. And it was a beautiful film. Martin Scorsese had excellent cinematography. He was a great director. But other than those two events and my calc test, nothing's happened this week, so I should probably answer some questions. Connor didn't have a question, posted his resignation, then rescinded it because he got a new webcam. So, hope to see him on Monday. I'm excited. Tuesday, Keith. How do I feel about the progressive tax system? You know, I went on Wikipedia and looked this up because I wanted to make sure I had decent facts to support my argument. The progressive tax system, basically, where we move, or if you don't make much money, you don't pay as much income tax as people who make a lot of money. Right now it ranges from like 0% if you make less than $8,000 to like 35% if you make an exorbitant sum of money. But I went and looked, and the maximum rate that we've charged on the progressive tax rate system has been as high as 91% in peacetime. We weren't even trying to fund a war. Just in the 1950s, after the Korean War, we were like, 91%? Yeah, sounds good. Let's charge them 91%. Here's what I think about the progressive income tax system. I think it works, but I think it could be implemented in such a way that the U.S. could generate more revenue than it already does. I think that if we created more tax brackets and increased the maximum that we could charge individuals, I think the U.S. government would increase its tax revenue. And if we actually did this balancing the budget thing right, and we didn't increase our spending an extravagant amount, I think we would end up in a happy place where we're actually cutting into our debt, so it's not a majillion dollars. Majillion dollars. Boy, I sound intelligent right now. Yeah. Sometimes I really get the feeling that Robs asks really tough questions just to piss me off. Like, he doesn't do it because they're good questions, he does it just to make me mad. So after about 16 hours of list making and thinking about it, I've got it narrowed down to 5. So I'm going to try this and we're going to see what happens. These aren't in any particular order because they're so close to being favorites, second, third, whatever. There's little to no parity, and I don't want to try and make that call right now. So these top 5 aren't in order, they're just in the order I wrote them down on this list. So number 1 is the Get Up Kids. Number 2 is Weezer. Death Cab for Cutie.
'Cause you can do better than me, but I can't do better than you.
Streetlight Manifesto.
When it comes to me, I'll be sitting at my desk with a gun in my hand, wearing a bulletproof vest, singing my, how the time does fly when you know you're gonna die by the end of the night. I said, hey.
and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way.
I do have some honorable mentions that didn't make the top 5, but are also really good that you should listen to. I have 2 rappers. I know they're not bands, but I really like them, and I just want to let you know Lil Wayne and Kid Cudi are wonderful. You should listen to them. They're great rappers. There are 3 other bands that were really close, and I just decided that I couldn't make a list of 8 when Rob's only asked for 5. So these 3, Modest Mouse, Snow Patrol, and the Gaslight Anthem, were all really close. So just so you know, they're like in the top 8, but they didn't quite make the top 5. So there you have it, top 5 bands. Luke's question, even though it's obsolete because Connor got a new camera and he is back at full power, Luke wants to know who I would rather see make Monday videos, and since it's obsolete, I'm just gonna say that he's been in a lot of my videos. I think he's got some real talent, and I think I would like to see D-Weed make Monday videos.
Your best friend is not your girlfriend.
My question for this week comes to us courtesy of my friends at SDSU, namely Hannah Miner. If you could stock your fridge with one refrigerated food item, what would it be? And I would stock my fridge with pizza rolls, because pizza rolls are good for meals, for snacks, plus they're delicious. So I want to hear what the GQs like to eat that's refrigerated. I guess it could have been ice cream. I didn't think that through. But I think I'm going to stay with pizza rolls, because you can have pizza rolls as a meal and you can't have ice cream as a meal. So stock your fridge with one refrigerated food item. What would it be? Just let me know. Our viewers want to answer. Comments. Boom. That was a really obscene gesture, but I hope you're okay with it. That's it. I'm going to go play bingo. Hopefully I win something. Catch you next week.